Heyo everybody, Haku here with what'll probably be a super short, super quick video. This week we didn't get a normal Hitoner chapter, we have a bonus chapter. I think it's called Hitoner Rising, and it's probably because I saw a couple of days ago that the first volume release is coming out. We have the first volume cover here, so I'm excited to read a little bit more. I was wondering if I should just take the 2 weeks off and then wait for the next chapter, but I didn't feel like it in the end. So I'm just going to do this as a video here, even though it is going to be very short. And one thing that I've been saying about the series is I love the serious writing and the way it takes itself seriously and everything. And I want more of the comedy and the slice of life-ish stuff. I think that stuff toward the beginning was quite good, and I would like a little bit more. I think that would spice up the series a bit more. I want it to be spiced up a little bit more, but where we ended was a really interesting cliffhanger and all, so we have to wait even further to see where that goes for what I guess is going to be starting volume 2, maybe. Like, maybe this is the cutoff and this will be like the volume bonus or whatever, the cutoff between volumes 1 and 2. And so if you're getting the physical volumes, you need to buy the next one to see what happens next. So we're going to be waiting for 2 more weeks, and I didn't want to have to wait or leave you all waiting. I wanted to see what this is, even though it's 9 pages, so it's probably not going to be much. But because it's a bonus, maybe it will be some more of the fun comedy slice of life stuff. And then I say that, and when I paused earlier, it was because I remembered the fart joke stuff. The fart joke stuff did not hit for me, didn't land for me. I have kind of, to tell you the truth with Hitoner, I've been a little back and forth on some of my feelings about it. It started off strong, but I don't know how much it's held up for me. I don't know how strongly it's held up. And I think a part of it too is that I am reading when chapters come out, which means a wait of 2 weeks between each chapter. So that's maybe not been the best reading experience. And maybe if, I was marathoning through, it'd be nicer. I will eventually just go through the physical volume, I guess. And, maybe that'll be a nice way to read. But either way, let's see what's in the bonus. So the bonus story starts with this conversation took place right after Hitoshi arrived on the Chemo's planet. And then, how's the investigation progressing into the unidentified creature that fell into our lake? According to witness testimony, it was wearing a stiff sort of clothing. When it emerged from its umbrella-equipped cage, it apparently had the scent of one who'd just awoken from hibernation. Its equipment, however, sunk quickly into the lake, and we have yet to retrieve it. And what of the all-important creature itself? We managed to secure the leading expert on biology, Dr. Drill's cooperation. However, in this day and age, we have no precedent on how to handle the discovery of a new medium-sized mammal, such as this one. As such, I couldn't tell you which government agency should be handling this. Furthermore, it seems the creature bears a striking resemblance to the mythological monster known as the Hito. Okay, so this is something we never learned. They had myths of the Hito. So this definitely feels like we might be setting up for some actual Planet of the Apes stuff. If there are memories of the Hito, like maybe he didn't go to a new planet, he has just been in cryosleep and came back to Earth. And this is what Earth is now. Like actual Planet of the Apes stuff. There's some belief that it may be the last of an ancient species, with the debate even drawing in the occult. Among the people, a peculiar fetish called Hitoner has also been catching on. The strange nature of all this has been causing an unnecessary amount of confusion. Before our city can be overrun with sexual deviance, we have nude artwork. The government must announce a conclusion that is both biologically sound and logically consistent, as there's no precedent for any of this. No matter who we entrust it to, it'll be like wandering through the dark. And it's like, the people yearn for the alien cheeks. So they're probably like, no, we need more of them. Why is there only one? Bring the rest of his people. Because, again, Area 51, I feel like we all wanted the government alien girlfriend, Where, if aliens suddenly showed up to Earth today, marriage. In which case, I think it'd be best to allow a newcomer to lead the way, so as to allow them some practical experience. How does that sound? Then, I have just the one for the job. She graduated top of her class from Central University, even skipping a year in the process, and has set herself apart from the other aides in the Ministry of Home Affairs. She's also incredibly well-mannered, so we'd have no reason to fear her becoming a Hitoner herself. From today, all of us here will be conducting a thorough investigation into the creature the Hito, who appeared here without warning. Moving forward, I want you all to bear in mind that while there is no precedent to follow, this is strictly official business. Do not let your personal feelings affect your judgment, or allow yourself to be swept up in any unsavory whims. I will not tolerate reckless behavior, so everyone had better straighten up and take this seriously. Bonus story Hitoner Rising, and we see where this went. So salty. The Hito becomes salty in the summer. This is a massive discovery, Doctor. Perhaps it is the salty taste of a Hito resting in the evening calm. I think the flavor even changes depending on the spot. I must experiment with this. Oh, one, please remove your clothing. She's completely given in, and that's it. Sending you well wishes these late summer days. But we get swimsuit Tonelico? Yes, please. Very nice. Again, it would be neat to have even more comedy and fan service, but we actually got serious lore implications here with them having a legend of the Hito and everything. It means that, again, the idea, and I guess we kind of knew because the term Hitoner existed from the beginning, right? But now saying it's like a mythological creature and stuff, especially with the other information we've gotten, does make it seem like, again, from the beginning, people have thought, oh, Planet of the Apes. This is just making it seem even more likely that that's what happened here. And we're just in the future, but it's still Earth. Okay, well, that's it. I expected it to be a short video, so I don't think I have a lot more to say. Again, it's one of those things where it's solid, I enjoy it, I have fun, but it isn't my favorite thing ever. It hasn't completely blown me away. And if anything, the first chapter or 2 or 3 were the strongest, and I'm really, really hoping for, just a bit more to spice it up a bit, because it is very much, okay, we're doing this. It is a bit, spiceless. It is a little bit on the blander side, and I just wish there was a little bit more to make it a bit more exciting. But with that aside, I guess I will end here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want. If you want to help support the channel by sharing around or dropping a super thanks, it's appreciated. If you want to become a member or patron, you can help support the channel that way, get One Piece Bingo a little early, and get your name at the end of videos. Just hit join down below to become a member, or go to patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. Thank you to people who are already members and patrons. Thank you to chosen regulars Evan Holly and Bertie Wooster, Magical Girls, The D-Ban, and Maru. Cheriton Student, David Langstaff, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Element Paterial. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.